Hello everybody, my name is Katie, I'm the Introverted Reader, and I know that I said I would see you guys in January, but seeing as it's the last day of December, I figured I may as well just get no lipstick on the teeth this time, get my wrap up right here, right now, seeing as I'm not doing anything and my face is done. So I read 4 books in the month of December, 2 on my Kindle and these 2 right here. So the very first book that I read this month, it was on my Kindle, and it was A Sucky Love Story by Brittani Louise Taylor. And guys, this book was amazing. Like, it's basically Brittani Louise Taylor, by the way, is a YouTuber. She's been a YouTuber for a very, very long time. Like, she was one of the very first YouTubers that I subscribed to. Like, it was her and Shane Dawson for me back in the day. It was amazing. And she wrote this book after she went through some really troubling times. You know, like, she met this guy, fell in love with this guy, had a baby with this guy, and things just didn't turn, like, her supposed happy ending didn't actually get very happy. I'll not tell you too much because I really think it's a book you need to read for yourself and to get Brittany's full journey for yourself, and it was just beautiful and amazing, and I love her, and her baby is just the cutest. Like, we love him. So that was the first book that I finished in December. The next book that I finished was actually it was on my Kindle as well. It was The Darkest Legacy by Alexandra Braken, sort of like the 4th book in the Darkest Minds series. I got lipstick on my teeth again. Wow. She can't stop, can she? Anyway, so basically this is a story following the character Zoo from the original trilogy, and it's set like 5 years after the ending of In the Afterlight. So In the Afterlight was the 3rd Darkest Minds book in that main trilogy, and then this one is like 5 years after the events and that one took place. It took a while for me to get into it, I'll not lie. Like, it took maybe, for me getting maybe about 30 to 50% of the way through before anything really picked up for me. But that's just my opinion. I just thought it was a bit slow in the beginning, but once I got into it and things started happening, I got really invested in the story. Overall, I gave it a 4 stars. Mostly for the entertainment factor, because it was very entertaining and I was hooked, you know, whenever the story started picking up about halfway through. I really did get into it. But to be perfectly honest, plot-wise, I'd probably maybe give it a 3.5. Maybe, now that I'm thinking about it. I'm not saying I didn't enjoy it, I'm just saying I was just like, at the end of it, you know what I mean? So those are the 2 ebooks that I read. The 2 physical books, well, actually 1 physical book, and this one, Mortal Engines by Reeve. This is the first book in his, I think it's meant to be called the Hungry Cities quartet. This is the first one. I picked up the physical copy, but then I got the audiobook on my phone and I listened to that and just sort of read along with the book as well. Basically this is, do you know what, actually I'll just read the blurb on the back because I'm having a really hard time trying to like decipher my words right now. It just says, in a dangerous future, huge motorized cities hunt, attack and fight each other for survival. As London pursues a small town, young apprentice Tom is flung out into the wastelands where a terrifying cyborg begins to hunt him down. Now, that is giving you sort of a basis overview of what the story's about. So that's London there on the front. And obviously one of our main characters, Tom, he's an historian apprentice. And basically things happen in London where he ends up in like the out country, or basically like in the wastelands, with this girl who was in London for her own reasons. I'm not going to say why because that would be a spoiler, but that's basically like their journey. And basically Tom finds out that there is so much more to his city, to the world and everything, and to the people that he considered like heroes. Like, there's way more to them than he ever thought. And I have to say, I was really, really entertained. I listened to it by audio, like I said, and for the last little bit, I just read along, you know, with the book in my hand. And honestly, the ending was not what I was expecting. Like, I just thought, oh, it's probably like fun, fast-paced, like sort of like teenage like adventure, because our main character is like 15. So to be honest, I didn't know what I was expecting. I thought the concept was really interesting, but honestly, I was not expecting the thrill ride that was this book. I have the second book sitting over there, and I have the audiobook for that all set up on my phone, because I really, really enjoyed listening to that. Like, I don't really listen to very many audiobooks, I'll be honest, but I'm gonna give them a fair shot, hopefully in 2019. So, really, really enjoyed this. Gave this 4 stars, and the movie is out for this as well, so hopefully I can, you know, get my act together now that I finally finished the book and go see the movie, because the creators of Lord of the Rings, which is my favourite movie franchise ever, made that movie, so I need to go and see it. And the very last book that I finished in the month of December was actually our December book club pick of the month, and it was The Lies of Locke Lamora by Scott Lynch. I have a full review of this book on my channel if you want to watch it. And it's basically about our main character, Locke Lamora, and he's kind of like an anti-hero, like Robin Hood sort of thing. I said in my review, it's like Six of Crows meets Oliver Twist meets Robin Hood. And if any of those sound interesting to you, or if whenever I said anti-hero, you were like, give me it now. Like, I love a good anti-hero myself, and this book was so amazing. It was so wonderful. Like, I'll be honest, it took me a while getting into it. Like, the same with The Darkest Legacy. It took me maybe getting about 30 to 50% of the way through before anything really picked up. But I adore Locke Lamora. He's probably one of my favorite book characters now. Like, he's so slick and quick and witty, and he's just everything and more that I love in a main character, especially a main character. Like, there's so many main characters that I've read that are said to be like morally grey, but they end up not being that way, do you know what I mean? Whereas Locke Lamora is just like, I am who I am, and that's it. Like, I'm unapologetically, you know, a thief, and it's what I do, and I'm not going to say sorry for it. You know, that's what I love about him. So, those are all the books that I read in the month of December. I'm really, really looking forward to January, because I think I want to make January, for me personally, to read like big books, because we all know once January comes, it's not gonna leave for like 84 years, because that's just what happens, you know. Like, we're gonna be here, it like January itself lasts about 6 months, am I right? So our January book of the month is The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. So if you have that, or if you want to get that, feel free to read that and join us. And I'm also reading, see that big block right there that I'm pointing at? That's Queen of Air and Darkness over there. I'm about 200 pages in, and it's already scarring me emotionally. Like, it's wonderful. I don't know what else I'm going to read in January, but The Hate You Give and Queen of Air and Darkness are on my list. So hopefully they will get me through the agonizing month of January. Let me know what you read in the month of December, or what you're planning to read in the new year. Have you set yourself any reading challenges? You know, let me know. Let's talk, because I haven't really talked to you guys in a while. So anyway, that was my December wrap up. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will. This time, I mean it. This time, I definitely mean it. Oh my goodness, lipstick on my teeth. What else is new? I will see you guys in January, hopefully. Bye.